Good morning. Guess what today is? Today is New Roof Day. So, I'm out here early. I'm gonna move my car, which is over here. I'm gonna park it behind the trailer over there. I need to. Well, I just don't want to get blocked in. As we found out with the parade, everybody parking in our backyard. I assume that whoever comes working on the roof today is going to be parking in the backyard, and I don't know if it's going to be a couple people. I don't know if it's going to be a dozen. Anyway, I'm excited about this because this is the first big step in getting our place redone. We've done a lot of little things, did a lot of plumbing and everything, but now this is the big major step of getting the house, secured. No more water coming in. And then I'm going to be able to start on things like my office, because there's been a leak in the ceiling there. And so that'll be taken care of. I can get the ceiling painted, and then I can get my ceiling fan up, and I can start working on the rest of my office. I got to get that done, because otherwise I'll just put it off forever. You know how it is, right? So anyway, they gave me permission to film them while they're doing the roof. And we'll see, hopefully, the house here is big. It's really big, especially with the carriage house and everything, the carriageway that we've got over here. So it, and the wraparound porch and everything. So it's a pretty good size house. It's 3,000 square feet, and then but the roof size is a lot larger because of the porch, because of the carriageway there and everything, and so it's really expensive, and I'm going to make sure they do it right. So I took a few days off from the show, and so I'm just going to make sure it's done right. How exciting! Woo! It begins. I can hear them banging everything away. Stuff falling down here. They got this interesting raised up contraption. It's like a dumpster that raises up, and everything's looking good, just as long as they don't break a window. All right, so I wasn't, it's so noisy up there. Downstairs though, the house is really great. We're not really hearing it. I got this pretty neat contraption here. It's like a little dump truck. It drives on its own and everything, and kind of cool. So anyway, they're Reed Roofing, and they tell me that it's going to take as much as 4 days, maybe even longer. So I had 3 days scheduled. Oh well, as long as it's done right. A bonus, they're trimming the trees up there. I got 2 of these things here, catching everything. Pretty interesting. It's all cleaned off up there. So far so good. This is in our front room. Well, outside our front room. They're driving this thing up here. It's one of those lift buckets. It's very interesting how close they're getting to the house and everything. They really like these things. They talked to me about it this morning, that it's some new tech, and lifting the dump bucket up there. They got some good music going. So here's one of those things they had at the side of the house that drives itself and everything. Getting ready to dump, I guess. oddly satisfying. So another project that we have going on at the same time is a new fireplace. Well, we have an assistant here who is helping us unpack them. Look at that. You're almost strong enough to lift it out of there. Hey, what are you saying? So it seems that there's something interesting up there. They showed me closer up pictures. That beam at the top up there, that is actually raised up quite a bit more, and they say they don't know why it was built that way, but anyway, it's got a pretty good gap up in there and everything, and so it said that there's going to be a ridge up there whenever they put on the vent cap, I think it's called, and so we got that, and then our AC units back here also have a, they were bolted to, or screwed into the old boards, the siding, and it is just cracked and ripped out the siding. And so we're gonna have to replace those. Thank goodness I have some of the slats or the boards that I pulled off from the inside of the house, which you saw in a previous video. And so I got a couple of those out, and gonna hand it over to them and see what they can do. So anyway, it's coming along nicely. It's gonna take 4 days though, that's what they're estimating, and it's in 3 days I have a show. So hopefully they're mostly done and just doing the extra little stuff and everything. And when it turns out that the chimney cap they're putting on there, that local place I've been to a couple of times about fireplace stuff, they're going to be the ones to put it on, it seems. So, all right, good. I think they seem like fine people. So, all that thunk, 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 thunk over your head. Oh, grates on you. Yeah. But it's cost of progress. That's the chimney that gets the cap. And then look at those boards there. Those are the boards that are underneath everything. It's not plywood like a lot of the newer houses. It is actual boards up there. There's a closer look at all the boards up here. Very interesting. The spot where we've had a leak. Looks like it's been repaired before. Those have been cut out a previous time and put in. It's getting warm in the house with the AC units being tarped up. It'd be nice when they get done with that part and get the heat exchangers uncovered. And day 2, the roof is all cleared off. Look at all that. All that old wood. We got some of the covering on up there. Work's being done. So a lot of our backyard here is all this gravel, and I'm worried about there being rocks and stuff that are not rocks, nails and such, that get down in the gravel and their magnets can't pull them up. But yet when we drive over it, you know, it'll shift the rocks and stuff, and I'm gonna end up with flat tires. I've already had 2 flat tires from my yard here, and I picked them both up here in our backyard, but not since they're working. This was prior to them being here, so I know it's going to be an issue. And so I'm going to get out my big fishing magnets, and hopefully pull stuff up from deeper in the gravel. And probably we'll wait till tomorrow or the next day until they're done with all of the stripping and everything. And yeah, we'll have to see what we can find. It'll be fun.